this paper collection that I bought. I don't even know where I got it. Scrapbook.com probably. Because I got it, I loved the colors, loved everything about it, except for I have zero use for 90% of it. I don't do family stuff. We don't do heritage stuff. I just don't have any use for it. So I'm going to just use it up in this challenge. So that's the plan. I think I have a video that started out the pages. If not, I'm going to quick recap. And if it is, I'll just cut this out. But basically, I made the tags in a different video. I'm pretty sure I have a video for that. But it could be long gone. That's highly possible. But I made the tags out of book pages because I'm doing her challenge as tags instead of going into a junk journal because I don't have a junk journal. So I don't have a use for a junk journal. So I made the tags and sewed around the edges. I glued the pages together with hulu glue and I ironed them so that they dry nice and stiff. I love that. And then I tried to come up with 6 different, I don't know why 6 is the number for this challenge, but 6 different ideas for tuck spots. And so that's what I did there. And then I kind of went through the paper pad and some of the ephemera to figure out if I had a, what I wanted to do with these. I guess it's to use up old book pages that you have a stack of laying around, because basically most of the people I've seen do this challenge have completely covered their book page is up. So I'm not real sure what the point of using the book pages were. But anyway, so I went through and made the samples with, or the base pages with more book pages, and then I'm just going to cover them with different papers and ephemera and stuff. So I'm not really sure what a tuck spot is. Some people said it's only connected on 2 sides, but that seems like a belly band to me. Some people said it was 3 sides, but you tuck from the side, which makes it a pocket. I don't know. And then some people said you only go on 2 sides. I don't know what the rules are for a tuck spot, so we're just going to go with what I've got, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so this first one, I have this paper, and what I wanted to do was remake this out of this paper, but I'm assuming that would be against the rules, because then it wouldn't be made out of a book page. So what I'm thinking is that I'm just going to cover this back part and then maybe this front part, and then leave this as book pages, so you can still tell. I don't understand making it out of book pages and then covering it. So that's where I'm struggling. All right, so that's my plan for this one. And then I figured I would, oops, sorry, wiggles, use this ruler a lot to get it all. And I don't know how much of this I'm going to record, simply because at some point it's going to be a lot. So but yeah, so I wanted to join in on this one, and I don't know why. I just, every once in a while I feel like I need a paper project, and I don't really know what projects are out there. I mean, it seems like everybody's making journals, junk journals, and I don't want to do that, but I don't see anybody making anything else. They're either like scrapbooking in a traveler's notebook or scrapbook, or they're junk journaling, or they're making cards. That seems like that's all there really is out there, and I'm not sure what, I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. So I mean, just, I guess some, I don't know. Whew, more coffee. I don't know what I'm looking for, I guess, is what little projects, and everybody's making books and or cards, and I don't do cards anymore and stuff. So I don't know, maybe I'm out. That's possible. All right, so that is my plan to go there with the butterflies. So I have that to go inside the pocket. And then I liked the back of this. So what I'm thinking is to just kind of figure out how to measure-ish this. I'm gonna have to go get my potatoes here in a minute because I can smell them. Favorite thing is an air fried potato with just a little onion powder and okay, so this goes out of the way. I want it to be down a bit. So somewhere in there, let's see how I did. Okay, I got to cut off a little bit more, of course, because it's really difficult. But what other paper projects do you guys do? I mean, I do my Fobonichi. I don't want to get into junk journaling. I'm not into card making. I'm not scrapbooking because I'm doing my Fobonichi. Is that it? That's all there is out there? Is that kind of stuff? It seems like there used to be more. Okay, that's not going to work. So let's just do the Stephanie Tear method. So what do you guys do besides junk journals and cards and stuff? Or is that it? And that's what we do now. I don't know. I need smaller paper projects. Does that make sense? I don't want to get into junk journaling and stuff. And I have nothing against it. It's not I've got other projects that I don't have the space. Okay, so what do you think? Right? Something like that. And then I'm going to glue these two pieces down so they don't stay flippy, because there's no point in that. And then I'm going to edge everything. And then I'm thinking to hold this tuck spot down, I have this family portrait. I don't also understand the use of other people's photos in people's work. That's just creepy to me. I don't know why you would have somebody else's photo in your journal and stuff. Or I don't know. That's creepy to me. So I'm thinking of something like that to hold that down, and then you'll be able to tuck in here, tuck underneath here. Do I have to come up with tucks too, or is that a different? It just said tuck spots, so I don't think I have to come up with the others. Okay, so I'm gonna edge. So that's that one. All I'm gonna do is edge it, and we'll finish that. You guys don't need to see. I can fast forward through that. Okay, so that's the first one. All right, well, that wasn't too painful. And then I have this one. And this one I thought would be really simple. Basic same idea is I like this mustard color, which is really weird because it's not a color I would generally lean towards. And then I'm going to do this flower on the front. Some of the papers in there are really, really pretty. I just don't have, I got it and I'm like, what am I going to do with all this heritage stuff? I don't have any of that, in the sense that I'm not doing anything with my family history. So Okay, so let's see. Take the top off. It's a really pretty vintagey set, though. I wish they would do a whole set on vintage like this that has all this old photography stuff, though. Now that's cool. I love the gears. I love the old cameras and stuff. I just don't know what to do with the genealogy stuff, which is my own fault. I did read the description. So, okay, so this is the one that we're doing, this front piece. Some more about there. Look at me, not even measuring or anything. Yes. I could have made that a little thinner. Let's go just a little. Why do I do that? Go smaller or go home. Wait, hold it this way maybe. I need to put some tape on the bottom of this so it's sticky. It's pretty, 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 pretty. All right, so okay, so I like that. Yep, I like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this inside piece. Sort of about there. And then sort of about there. So that's going to go in there like that. But yeah, so if you are doing something interesting with paper, small, like these tags or something, that's what I'm looking for, is just a small little challenge. I don't really care what the challenge is. I just don't want it to be a book. I don't want to make a book. So, okay, so that goes like that, and then it'll go here, and then we'll put some ephemera with that. So that's the base of that one. And then you'll have a tuck spot here and a tuck spot back here. So that's 2. That's pretty good. All right, I gotta go check my potatoes. I'll be back. Okay, I saved my potatoes. Almost burnt them to crisp. They're so good. All right, I promise I won't eat them in front of you. Because they're mega hot, and I figured I'd keep going. Otherwise, I'll sit there and just burn myself until, you know. All right, this one I have to do some fussy cutting with, so we're going to put that one off. That one I got to do fussy cutting. I think this one I don't. Let's do this one. Okay, so I don't know if that word will fit there. I'm pretty sure that's the side I want to do, because it's like, see, I don't have a use for that either. All right, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to cut. I don't want to cover up the 4. I don't know why that's there, but I'm gonna cut that out of. I forgot my little foam square. This is the Tim Holtz Baroque die. I love those. But anyway, so because I was gonna just do, you know, like something like that, but now I'm thinking I'll just cut it off straight so that the 4 still shows. Let's do that. Why not? That way, I don't know, just as something different like that. And then we could even put a little bit of color, or lace would be good there too. I think I have some right here. Oh, I got down here. So I don't even have to dig out my stuff. So I could do, yeah, I like that. I could turn anything into a long project, can't I? Of course, then you can't see the 4, so maybe we should come down a little bit. Okay, let's cut the rest of this off. All right, so put the 4 between the things. I don't know why I have this need to save that 4. It doesn't really matter, right? And then I could do something like that or whatever. Yeah? Okay, so let's put that over here. Nice part about doing a video on something is that when I go to put this back together, I don't have to go, man, what the world was I thinking? What was I going to do with that? But sun is shining today. We're back above 0. Love that. Because it's been cold. Been cold everywhere. I do have to laugh that Texas got hit and everybody's like, oh my God. And I realize that they don't get snow, but it does, when you're from a place that always get snow, and it's like a weird winter when you don't get snow, and you see people who can't figure out how to work in snow. I mean, huge pileups and stuff. I mean, it's cold, water, ice, you know, but I have sympathy, but on the flip side, it's kind of that you're like, it's just snow. You'll be all right. But anyways, but I hope everybody's staying safe. I know that if you're not prepared for cold, this is not fun, and it's scary stuff, and people can die. But it's as a northerner, if you will, it is kind of funny, mostly because it's just so normal to us up here. It's like, it's just snow. They're like, it got to be a foot deep or 6 inches or something like that. And I was like, and that's it? Okay. And remember, it'll be edged. Yeah. See, I think that it's not very exciting, but it will be when I'm done. I'll dig some other lace out. This lace is the problem. Okay, let's just dig some lace out. All right. Oh, maybe gingham instead of lace. No, do I have any little scrappy pieces? Let's look through the scrappy pieces. Well, the zipper would be cool, huh? Okay, let's do that as a maybe. And then there's this, oh, this light little tiny thin lace as a maybe. And then there's a fluffy. I have lots. Okay, so let's do that. All right, since we're not putting this together, we're just going to put all of this together like this. Oh, for heaven's sakes, let go. I do like the zipper though. I'm kind of leaning towards the zipper. Okay, so that's 3. All right, and then there's this one that my only plan so far is I have 2 pieces here because I like this as the background, but I have to think on that one because I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to cut this out and put it down underneath. It's probably overkill, but we'll see how that goes. All right, so that one's figured out. This one I got to cut out also. And then this is a text spot that's going this way. And I have these papers. I liked the background on that. So I was kind of thinking just doing a square on the back and then this on the front. There's not going to be too much book page left of that, but most people are covering them up, so that's okay, right? I could just leave it. Thinking I really wanted to use this paper in here though somehow. I could just make a smaller one. Maybe one that goes this way. Okay, so let's do that first. All right, so probably could have made a tag out of that, but or something, but I have another sheet, so it's all good. So what are you guys working on? I know this is an older challenge, so probably nobody's working on that anymore. So I think I'll do it tall and then punch a hole in it. Mostly I've just been stitching and working in my Fobonichi. Oh, I lost most of the watch. Oh well, whatever. Oh, I could just switch it, right? Duh. My rules. There we go. See? Sometimes I just cannot think outside the box. Anybody else have that problem that you can't think outside the box?
It's 11:30.
It's 11:30. And if I'd have been thinking, look, I could have done that, but now they're upside down because I'm stupid. Whatever. Okay. So it'll go something like that with maybe I don't know if I like that. So this for sure though, I like that. So we'll figure out embellishments for that in a little bit. So we'll put these aside because I don't really know what I'm planning on doing with that. All right, let me go fussy cut these out and I will be back. Okay, so I got everything pretty much figured out. I fussy cut this piece of paper out, and then I'm going to put the tuck spot also on the back, and then I cut this fussy cut this piece of paper out, and it's that way. And I kind of like the idea of a little hidden thing on the back, so I may at the end go through my scraps and just add a little spot at the end. So we're going to see it. But for now, I'm going to go through and edge all this stuff, and then we'll put all of these things together. And yeah, we'll just keep moving forward. I'm going to use ground espresso, distress ink, and a brush to do it. So we got everything inked. Move that out of the way, and everything's dried a little bit. Let's glue it together and then we will decorate them. So my thought is to leave the tags light colored, like no distressing on them, so everything on top of them pops out. So that's the general plan. All right. So I found a new to me YouTube channel called Girl on the Ridge. Oh, she's good. Good meaning her voice is so nice to listen to, and right now I don't watch a lot of YouTube. I mostly listen to a lot of YouTube, and so it's always nice to find people that just kind of yammer on about everyday stuff and crafting and things like that. I like the long videos. I like to find somebody to listen to, turn it on, and then leave it on while I do whatever I'm working on. So, yeah, so I just found her, and so I've been kind of binge watching that. What do you guys watch on YouTube? What are your go-tos? My other one is, it's funny. The deco mesh wreaths that they make online. It's like it's like Discovery Channel. I just cannot imagine doing that and making the money those people are making on it. It's gobsmacking that it just is. I don't know how else to explain it. Y'all have to watch it if you want to do it. But it's just look up deco wreaths online. They're really cool looking. That's the squirrel of it, is that they're really cool looking. But I can't believe they're like I can't believe people pay that kind of money for them. And so I'm just, you just watch going, but it's just a big wreath made of plastic and fake flowers and stuff. And they're selling for like $150 a piece. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? But anyways, so that is my current obsession to listen to. Plus they talk for hours about nothing really, and so I do enjoy a good video that spends hours telling me nothing. Apparently. All right, so I glued that down and I didn't say anything about it, but basically I'm just putting the pieces together. And then that's the tuck there, and I think I'm gonna just like put some adhesive on them on the inside so that it's actually, it doesn't flip, it just sticks. But I'm not positive yet on that, and I'm also not positive if I will leave it I think let's make an executive decision, right? Okay, so let's go down here like that, and that'll make it stay there. And then we'll do this side, and if I change my mind, I can always come back and glue this down more or whatever, make a pocket out of it. Okay, where's my book? So this is my book, and basically all I'm gonna do is put some weight on it. There we go. Smush it down. All else fails, smush it. All right, then I got this one. So this is gonna go on the back. But yeah, so if you guys know of any paper challenges that, like tags and ephemera's fine, little things, not full projects, not big projects, not books, not mini albums. I'm not getting into any of that. I don't have time and I don't have space, and I'm not going back to that. But I do like the idea of some tinkering projects, kind of like this, like that I can kind of, an idea to take off and run with, I guess, is probably the best way to describe it. I don't know, I'm just kind of burnt out on the paper community on a whole, in the sense that it just seems like all of the ideas have been there and done that, and I guess I'm just looking for something fresh and new, and it may not even be out there, if that makes sense. So, because I don't really know what I'm looking for, I guess. Just, I don't know, little projects. But, I don't know. Don't you guys feel like just, I don't know, playing? But see, it's probably because I have my Fobonichi, and so I'm not needing a scrapbook prompt, and I think I just went too far on that one, so we'll have to be careful that we don't glue our tuck down. Might be all right. So then you can slide stuff in there and back there. That one I may glue down. I think I'm going to glue that one down at the bottom. That way it'll stay put. So that way you have a tuck back here. It's a full tuck and another full tuck here. Yep, I like that. Okay, under bondage it goes. Now watch me glue my tags together. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? But yeah, so that would be fun. Remember which side's up here. It's just some simple prompts to run with. Kind of like the 52 tag challenge, kind of like what I thought the Roxy's weekly challenge was going to be. I thought it was going to be stuff like this, and a lot of it's about junk journaling. And which, if you guys are doing junk journaling, you have to check out her stuff, because wow, she has a bazillion videos, first of all, and some great ideas and stuff like that. Maybe I'll hit Pinterest. I hit Pinterest for everything else. Maybe I'll just hit up Pinterest and put in paper crafting and see what comes up. Because at this moment, I don't know. I can't put into words what I'm talking about, so I don't know how I'm expecting you guys to help me. It's like this, I have this lost thing when it comes to my paper crafting. I still love it. I don't want to lose it. I still want to do it, but I'm tired of the same old, and I don't know how to do something different without reinventing the wheel or doing it myself. And I don't want to do that either. I want to just follow somebody else's prompts. I almost thought I glued that on upside down. That would serve me right, because I don't talk and walk well on my own. Okay, so that's the basics of that one. But, you know, it's like Linda's doing this planner challenge. I should have jumped in on the cat and hand one, except for, again, back to doing a book. And I don't want to do another book. I just, if it's, my rules are, if it sits on a shelf, I don't want to do it. So if I'm done with it, when I am done with it, if the point of it was for it to sit on a shelf, I don't want to do it. I want something that I can display or have out that's pretty, or, you know, do something else. Oh, I was going to make that another tuck. Plan changed. Whatever. You know, I don't have shelf space. I don't see the point anymore of, I mean, my Fobonichi goes on a shelf, and here's what happens when you put it on a shelf. It's done, right? It's done. We don't go back, or rarely go back. And it's done. And I want stuff that when I finish it, I can hang it on my wall or on my crafting thing here, or whatever, and I can look at it and continue to enjoy it past making it. And I feel like doing a junk journal or a scrapbook or a mini album or a collage book, I could have done them but not done them in a book. I could have just done them as tags. All right, now I gotta go find that video or that prompt. Because that just gave me an idea. We could do it as tags or something. Because see, tags can go in something else. Tags can go simply in an envelope with a letter, a note to somebody. You know, tags, I don't know, there's something useful about tags, and they can be, you know, hanging on the wall or whatever. And and they're small and they're easy, and it does not matter. It like I said, this is not about making sense. So yeah, no, doesn't make sense. That's me. Look how I roll. Okay, and so there's that one. I'm just jammering now because I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so then there's this one. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, creepy people. Look at this. Look at this lady. That's a creepy photo. She's like, it's a whole bunch of photos of somebody else. I don't understand that. I don't understand. So, anyways. And then they put them in junk journals to sell for people to put their memories in it. And I don't know why you do that with somebody else's photos. Or wouldn't you put your own in there? And down in the future, how will people know? No, those creepy people are not my family. And what about the people that actually did these photos? These poor people, their faces are forever in infamy here. I don't know. I'd be horrified to find my family's photos used like that. Well, yeah, but they were long dead, and nobody's still alive that was blah, blah, blah. But still, don't you find that horrifying that down the road your face would be smushed into somebody's book? I don't know. I'm weird that way. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so we're gonna make just this part the tuck. But yeah, boy, I sure do like watching the junk journal videos though. It's amazing what people put into those. It's fascinating to watch. I think they're beautiful. I miss mini albums, but I guess we don't make mini albums anymore. Is that out? I used to make mini albums all the time, and I do like that, and I miss mini albums, but it doesn't seem like people do that anymore. It seems like we've gone, oops, I'm supposed to glue that under that. Oh well, plan change. But I guess we don't, I guess nobody does that anymore. Or, I don't know. Do they do mini albums anymore? Like Laura from Following the Paper Trail, and I know Kathy Orta still does because I watch her every once in a while. But I haven't seen very many other I mean, it used to be a big thing, was mini albums. God, I sound so old.
30.
It used to be a big thing way back in 1842. I guess it has been 10 years. Or so. And just because I have it, I'm gonna glue this down because I like it. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just I'm just... Lord knows what I'm trying to get at. Read my mind. I don't know, you ever just kind of lose your way? You need a more in-your-face point or purpose. I don't know. I'm the only one. Everybody else is like, just do this. And I'm like, I already did that. Don't you get tired of making the same thing over and over? I mean, tired of it over and over, meaning like 10 years later, let's do it. You know, it's like not over and over in the year you've discovered it. I mean, God, I spent 10 years making mini albums, but just after a while, you just, you know, there comes a point when you're like, don't you just want to, I don't know, make something new? But you're not in, I don't have the imagination to come up with something new. So I'm like stuck. This one I could put going this way. I don't know why I have them all going the same way. Let's put this one this way just to be different. Right? Okay, what are we gonna do about the lace? Before I get excited here. See, I think it needs to be dainty. See, I love the zipper. We're gonna have to do the zipper, right? That one's almost too dainty. Let's do this one. Okay, executive decisions being made here. I probably should be using Fabri-Tac, but that stuff is yuck. I mean, it's like a glue gun without the heat. It's got glue boogers and no, it's yuck. The funny thing is people used to tell us that, you know, you needed to use a particular glue to hold your mini albums together because they'll never stay together. They'll never stay together if you don't use this glue. And I can't even glue straight. It's so funny because, I mean, a lot of my mini albums are 10, 15, 20 years old and they are still holding true. I made an entire thing that I put my phone and stuff in by my bed. Oh gosh, it's got to be 15 years old now. And it's all entirely out of paper, using my ATG gun as the glue, and it has held up to me sticking my phone and my glasses in it every single night for, oh, I don't even know how many years. 10. A minimum of 10 years. Okay, so I like that. This is probably the one I like the least, but I'm stubbornly marching through. We're gonna do it. Okay, so we'll dig out the Fabri-Tac because this is fabric and therefore it needs to be tacked, right? Ooh, did I just bend my pen? Can't see with my glasses on. There we go. All right, glue boogers, come here. Funny part is that there's nobody watching me by now because they're all like, oh my God, most boring person ever. Nope, I'm just hoping you guys will inspire me. I think it's part of the reason I like Anne's challenge so much. Oh my God, I'm just challenged. It's truly a challenge. Like, from beginning to end, you have to learn. I have to learn how to do it. Whereas with the paper stuff, it's just a matter of taking what I already know and making it into the theme. So it's new, but it's not new knowledge, and the slow stitching and all of that is like, yes, because I have to learn. I can't see. Oh my God, seriously. I have to figure out how all of it. I don't work with fabric very much. I don't work with stitching very much. I don't know all the ins and outs, and so it has just been, yes. It has fed my need for creativity, if that makes any sense at all. And so, yeah, so I'm looking for something like that. Now this I'm going to glue down because this zipper will be hell on trying to tuck in and out. So it's going to be a small tuck. But that's okay too, right? Ugh, it's icky. That's the other thing. Icky. Your fingers don't get icky when you do stitching. Okay, so we have this as a tuck there. And then we'll figure out a decoration for there, but we're not in Decorationville yet. All right, so then we're gonna do the back. Then I have this leftover piece, and then I'm gonna put this on there, like that. Am I talking gibberish, or can somebody relate? This video is going to be 100 miles long. Okay, the other thing I like about this glue is that it dries matte. So you can't see it when you're done with it, and I like that. So I'll come back and cut that when it's dried. Don't play with it. Make sure it stays. Okay. All right, so let's let all those dry. Ah! It's on the it's on the bottle. And then I'll be back and we'll do the final little tchotchke decoration parts and add all the little tidbits and stuff to it. All right. I don't know why I say that. It's not like I can't cut it out, but I'll be back. Okay, so let's decorate up a bit. I have these and I have these to use. And I'm thinking that something like this would go great on here. Like that. So that fills up a blank spot there. See, there's a whole page of these. I don't know what to do with that. I mean, I know it would go there, but it just, who do I put, a woman or a man? You know what would go there? Did I put it back in here? Something like this. Yep. Ah! Come back here. Anybody else have a hard time keeping up with comments and watching and more comments and that kind of stuff, and you feel like you should be responding to everybody about everything instantly, and so you feel bad? Between my Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and all my living whole food plant-based things, I am not keeping up well. I'm trying. I need to just pick a day that that I go through and today is going to be comment day, you know, so you go through and I just go through and comment and check out to see what everybody's doing, you know. I feel like I could use some of these up. I never know what to do with these label stickers other than to put dates on them. I know in the scrapbooking they layer, or traveler's notebook, scrapbooking, whatever. God, everything's got its own name now, or a different name for the same thing. And they use them to layer, but okay, so I think I'm going to do that there and that there. Let's just leave that one as that. All right, so here's the next one. There needs to be something there, but something random, right? Nope, too random. A tree would be random, right? I like the idea of a pop of red on it, though. Okay, so let's see what I got in here. Too big. See, there's all these parents, grandparents, ancestry stuff. I don't do any of that. I have no intention. I don't do family. Other than my immediate family. Okay, I like that. Let's Alright, so I put a butterfly there, covered up that weird people thing, and then I just added a die cut on the back of that one. So that's 2. This one, I'm going to add some labels. I think I'm going to add another round one, because I really don't have a lot of use for these round ones. And then I saw some stickers back here that might work. That thought. All right. Okay. So I don't like the words on that, so we're going to cover that up. And then just put it over the top. Get rid of the white. And then there's that. And then I think I'm going to put this on the back. And then leave it open so that it can be another tuck spot. Because that's the point of the challenge, is a tuck spot. Although then I noticed that the title now says pockets also. So I don't think there's a difference. I think it's whatever you want to call it. It's a thingy that you put stuff in. And then I'm not edging anything on the back, any of the decorations on the back. Because I'm not edging the tags themselves, so. And then there's that one. All right, so what do we got here? I think this one we'll just find something to put on the back. Let's just find something to put on the back. What's the color? Blues? So like, some butterflies, because always yes to butterflies, right? And then I have this weird bird that we'll put down here sitting on the sewing, right? So that's that one. And then so we've got a tuck spot there and a tuck spot there. And then this one is pretty much done. Pretty much done on that one, because I don't think, no, I think we'll leave that one. So then we just got this one. That. Just do a little cluster there. Do some more of these big tags maybe. Nope, not the round one. But we could do a red. Keeping it simple. Just kind of something like that. Trying to not edge the back. And then now there's a tuck here and a tuck here. We could always go back and glue it down and make pockets out of it. Seems over simple, doesn't it? Let's go back here. Not that there's anything wrong with over simple, but how about if we put something like this? Hold on. And then I could put like this other one that I know I won't use on the back. Like that, and then we'll edge it with some ink so it's not so bright.
It's 1:30.
It's 1:30, something like that. All right, so that's that, and then on the back, let go. I don't know. I'm just making this up. Obviously, I don't free design well. So, oh, I'm gonna have to get a different pen. All right. So then there's that on the back of that. Is that all of them? Okay, hold on. I have this for the back here. We could make a little cluster with a, nope. Leave it. All right, so this is what we've got. I don't know. Okay. So this is what we've got. We've got this one that has a, I need a card. All right, so there's a tuck spot here that journaling or something, and maybe we'll come back. If you guys want to see a video about how I make the journaling spots that go on this, let me know. I'm not going to do it in this video, but there's a tuck spot there, and then there's the back. There is a tuck spot there and a tuck spot back here that I think will end up being a pocket, but that's okay. That'll work. And then there's the back of that one. And then this one has a tuck spot here, like that, and a tuck spot back here, like that. This one has a tuck spot here, here, and then there's a little one that something can go in like that. And then that's the back of that one. This one's got a tuck spot, hold on, back here. And then behind the flower with the second layer. There, and then in the back, it's got a little tuck spot pocket there. And then the last one has the tuck spot on the front and the tuck spot on the back. So how'd I do? Is that tuck spotty enough? So this is for the Roxy's Weekly Challenge. And hers was book page tuck spot pockets, and I turned mine into tags. So let me know if you guys want to see the journaling spots for this. But I'll be honest, I probably won't. I won't come back to this. I'm done until I find a project to put them in. And I'm thinking at the end of the year, I'm going to try to figure out how to get these all in my art journal. So, or I may give them away. You never know. So that's the fronts. This is the backs. And yeah, so thanks so much for watching, you guys. I had a really good time doing this. I had a good time making use of this paper collection I just had to have, but in general I have no use for. And so yeah, but see, this is what I've been doing with Roxy's challenge, and so I like the idea of whatever. So if you guys have prompts that, or somebody that's doing prompts that I could turn into tags, I'd love to see that. But anyway, so this is what I got so far. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you being here. I will see you in the next video.